All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our Marvel United campaign here at Dice Time. I'm Paul,
No, Natalie.
and today we are playing against Sauron, and I am playing as Cyclops. Who are you playing as, Natalie?
I'm playing as Kitty Pryde.
Kitty
And I
Pryde.
have a dragon.
Yes, with Lockheed. Um, yeah, this is I unlocked that one. I know that you've been looking forward to trying her out. So unlocked her for you, and I'm playing kind of another leadership character. I tend to play these, so kind of a little bit of support leadership kind of stuff going on there. So um, no no interesting setup for Sauron. He has very few rules compared to some of the other people that we've played. So I will go over those really quickly. He has 5 health for 2 players. He has his special rules are when a hero is KO'd, place a crisis token on his dashboard before activating his BAM. Then his BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in Sauron's location. One hero there takes 1 extra damage. So everyone will take 1, someone will take 2. So if you're the only one there, you're taking 2. Overflow. If one or more civilians or thug tokens can't be added to a location, you deal 1 damage to each hero in Sauron's location.
So his master plan is trying to kill us. Well,
Yeah, he doesn't have an official master plan, but yes, his is based on damage. But there are some cards in his deck too that we will probably see where his based on how many crisis tokens he has. When he plays that card, he plays that many face down master plan cards. So he really accelerates too the more he knocks us out. So we want to try to prevent that from happening if at all possible. So he has no henchmen with him. He just has 3 different versions of the same threats here. So the first one is mutating savage lands. It's each thug here requires 2 damage to be defeated. Heroes can use a star in this location to turn a thug into a civilian now. So essentially, you could spend 2 stars to rescue a thug and turn him into a civilian and rescue him, or you can spend 2 punches to do that. So that's the first one. The second one is dangerous savage lands, which is heroes ending their turn in this location take 1 damage. And the last one is thick jungle. Heroes using a move to leave this location must use 2 moves instead. So yeah, it makes it harder to kind of get away from certain locations with him. So we will go ahead and shuffle these up here and we'll deal them out. Get started here. Well, so this one is the mutated savage lands. Take extra to defeat thugs. This one takes extra to move out of. This one also takes extra to move out of. Oops, excuse me. That one we deal a damage if we end there. This one we deal damage if we end there. And this one is thugs again. Require 2 damage instead of 1. So they're all right next to each other. Thugs, damage, movement. So there we go. Let's see where he goes. So he is going 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we are going to start right over here. Just Kitty Pryde, no Lockheed.
Oh, okay.
That's your first card like puts Lockheed out. So Lockheed. All right, I think that's all we need to go ahead and get started. So here we go. We'll draw our cards. I start with double wild. A leadership with a move at the bottom gives a wild token to another hero, and a double punch. That's a decent start.
So my first card, I got.
You have a starting card. That's your first one.
Lockheed
Yeah, that one puts the little dragon out. And it has a move at the bottom. It kind of has the dragon rolls. Oh, you got your double wild too. And then you got another special, which is phasing, I think. Is that that one? Yeah.
Yep.
Has a move on it, and then it prevents you from taking damage until your next turn.
Ooh, that's nice. It's kind of like Iceman's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yep. Except for it's even better because when you would take damage, you get a star token.
Ooh,
So yeah, it can be
I
really
will
good.
read the rest of that.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead and just jump right into it here. We have Sauron always, or bad guy always goes first. So here we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flies all the way around. Zoom, zoom. Bam. Deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. 1 hero there takes an extra damage. Well, there's nobody there. But he does put 2 thugs on the 2 sites next to him, which this one would overflow. But again, I'll read it again. But if one or more civilian or thug can't be added to a location, deal 1 damage to each hero in his location. Well, there's nobody there, so
Yeah.
we're good there. Alrighty, well, what do we think here? Who's going first?
I can.
You want to go first? Alrighty. Take it away. Draw a card there.
Okay.
Ooh, you got your other special.
Phasing others?
Yeah, phasing others.
Okay, it's you can move another hero with you on this turn. Other heroes in your location cannot take any more damage until the beginning of your next turn.
That's pretty good.
So it's basically my phasing, but with the other person.
Yeah, it doesn't give you the tokens when you take damage, but it prevents all of us from taking damage, which
that's nice.
Seems really good. All right, what are you gonna get started with here?
I think I'm gonna get lucky.
You're gonna get Lockheed out. Okay, so put Lockheed into play either in your location. Let me adjust this a little bit here. In your location or an adjacent one. And as long as this card is face up in the storyline, you may use your move to move Lockheed instead.
Oh, okay.
So where would you gonna put him in your location?
Or
an adjacent one?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it with me.
You have a lot of cards where it does stuff in his location. So okay, you'll put him there. Are you gonna move or are you gonna stay there? You wanna move and try to start getting through some of that, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll come over here.
Okay. All right. So then my turn. I draw a card. I got another leadership. Giving a wild token to somebody. All right. Well, let's see. Should I do my wilds? Or should I just get us? Oh, here. Let's just do this. I'm gonna do this. I want to kind of get to where he's at. So, I want to get over this way. I'm gonna move 1, 2, and then I give a wild token to another hero. So I give you a wild token that you can have. And then that is it. Kind of lackluster start here, but your turn.
Okay. So I draw Lockheed's Fire Breath. 2 punch in the location Lockheed is in.
And then it has a normal punch at the bottom. Okay. So I do know, what is it? Is it these? All 3 of these locations give us tokens if we end there, if we clear the threat and end there. So I kind of like that as an idea of clearing those out. What are you thinking? You got to move for me. There, double wild.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to move for me. You got a double wild, and then you do have a wild token from me.
So move here.
Okay.
And then wild.
Do all of it and just clear it out. All right. I like it.
Now I can move out of this location.
Hopefully he doesn't kill us both here, but we'll we'll figure it out. But you end your turn there. You get a punch token, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I get a token back.
Let's see. All right, well, let's see what he does. I think he tends to move a lot on his cards, but we'll see. Okay.
He has wings.
All right, that's not bad. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he does his BAM, which deals the damage to each hero in his location, and one hero takes an extra damage. Luckily, Lockheed doesn't take any damage. He's not really considered a hero. And then he adds 1 civilian here, 2 civilians in his location, and 1 civilian here, which would overflow, but it deals the damage in his location, and nobody's there. So there's that. So then I guess it's my turn, huh? I got double wilds from you. Let's see what I got here. I drew an optic blast. I can punch in both locations, and then it has a punch at the bottom. I am actually thinking, just for the sake of clearing some stuff out, I'm gonna play my double wild too. And I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna triple wild this one as well. I really like ending in that location because that one gives me a wild token.
Ooh, yay.
So we'll go there. And
now we can move around.
Yep,
freely.
and now we can move around freely.
Food.
Yep, we don't have to worry about that. All right. Your turn there, kiddo.
I drew another phasing.
Okay, well. I mean, one of those wouldn't necessarily be bad because you're only getting this turn this round before he goes. You could potentially do some damage. You get double wilds from me. What are you thinking here? That one prevents damage to both of us if we're in the same location. That wouldn't be bad if you just move over by me. We just stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so you can move other heroes with you this turn. I mean, you're not doing that, but that's okay. Other heroes in your location cannot take damage. Oh, other heroes in your location cannot take damage until the beginning of your next turn. So you could still take damage, but...
Oh. Well, I mean...
Yeah. But it would prevent me from taking damage. Oh, did you want to clear out some guys before you move there?
Oh, wait, yeah.
You got 2 wilds and a star, so...
2 wilds?
Yeah, I think so. Since we're kind of going to be stuck in this location.
2, and then we move on.
And a star, yeah.
Star.
Yep, I like it. Alright, then it's my turn again. Oh man, a double star. Oh, when you end your turn there, you get a wild token.
Oh, yay.
Reach those over there. Okay, I drew a double star. I don't know if I said that or not. I think what I'm gonna do... Do I do a double punch? Or do I just do an optic blast, maybe? Sure, let's just do an optic blast. Which then gives me a punch in this location and a punch in an adjacent location. And then I have a move and a star from you, but I don't think I'm going to use any of those because you prevent damage while I'm sitting here. And then if I end here, I get a wild token. So I will just hang out there with that wild token. All right, so then Sauron gets to go. What is he doing? Move clockwise to the next location with the least heroes, but not empty. Give 1 Hypno token to 1 hero in Sauron's location. A hero with a Hypno token Must play their card face down during their next turn. Discard the token. Uh, why? Oh man, we both have some pretty decent cards. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll take it.
I can take it. I have 2 of these.
Yeah, those are good though.
Yeah.
Why don't I take this one? I'll take this one, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right, so then he goes. We. Oh, shoot. I gotta move him. So he moves over to there. Put these out. And then it is your turn next. So go ahead and draw your card.
My card is another Pryde and Lockheed.
Interesting.
Okay. So I have 2 of the same and 2 of the same.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the fire breath doesn't do anything on his location because he has a bunch of civilians there.
Yeah.
So not super helpful. You have a punch from me.
Okay, that's...
Ugh, man. Interesting. What are you thinking you want to play? I mean, you could do one of your Lockheed ones. I mean, I know it's not ideal, but like, it's not really going to do a whole lot anyway.
If we just swapped
Yeah,
faces,
I just can't
then it...
get him in a good place to do anything right now, unfortunately.
Oh, if I played this...
Oh, you could wild.
Move over here, and then...
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Why don't you do that?
Like that.
Okay, do you want your star or he can't do anything but the text, yeah. Okay, so here's that. You got a punch from me, a punch from you. You're gonna spend your wild token to move Lockheed over.
And then
he double punches, which is only 1 because they take 2 damage each. Yeah. But at least he still gets 1, and now he's in a better spot to do some more stuff later, right? He can keep doing that. And then you have 2 punches yourself.
Boom.
Yeah.
We need to be careful on how many we punch.
Yep, we're getting close.
But
we either need to get
stars.
Yep.
You have 3.
Yep, I do have some, but I have to play my
I have 1.
card face down, unfortunately. So we'll see. My turn. I draw. Okay, it's a single punch. That is definitely the card I'm playing face down. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna sit here to get rid of my hypnotism or whatever. And then I am going to, I think, just I'm gonna get another wild token.
Oh wait, did I get my wild token since I
ended there? Nope, I don't think you did. You ended there, so you get your wild token. Yep, and I get 1 for ending there. So now it's back to your turn. Yeah, it's nice getting the wild tokens. We're just not doing a whole lot. Okay, single wild. You could also move, and you could do one of your phasing ones. That wouldn't be bad. You're not getting any symbols from me, but you could move over and get to where you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you move over a spot.
And then
you don't do anything, but at the end of your turn you would take a damage, but because of your phasing you don't take the damage and you get a star instead.
I get a star. Yeah.
And I guess we kind of hope he moves into your location and damages you.
Yes, please do.
Move clockwise to the next location with the most heroes. Well, that's the next location with the most heroes. And then he does a bam. Yep, he does a bam there, which is 1 damage for each hero in his location, and then 1 hero there takes an extra damage. So you would take 2 damage. Yeah, that's
I
really
got 3 stars that turn.
that's really good. And then he has add one master plan card face down in the storyline for each crisis token on his dashboard, which luckily he doesn't have one because you prevented all the damage that he would deal. So we're good there. That was a really good turn.
If I didn't play that, I would have been dead. Or not
Well,
dead.
yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have moved into that location to take the damage
Yeah.
and stuff, but yeah, definitely
Okay.
definitely worked out in our favor for sure. Okay, you gave me a move. It's my turn. Oh, I got so many stars now. Isn't that what you said you wanted? You wanted stars, right?
Yes.
I will play a double star.
I have 5 tokens. I have a punch, a wild, and 3 stars.
Oh, and I have 3 wilds, which is really good.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over to you with your movement. I got 2 stars that I can put on that location, and I'll go ahead and spend one of my wilds to make it a third one to get rid of that. So that way I don't take a damage by ending my turn there. And then when I end my turn here, you can either gain a move, a star, or a punch. I'm thinking punch because we're getting close, right?
Mm-hmm. I
I
mean,
think
we
a
need
punch.
2 thugs and 1 more of these, which I have.
You have 3
3
stars that you
tokens.
could just do.
I could just move over and
Yep.
it'd be done.
Yep, you could. All right, well, it's your turn, so let's see what you draw.
Okay, I draw. Help them, Lockheed. 1 star in the location Lockheed is in.
And then it has a star on the bottom. Okay, so 1 star where he's at, 1 star where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
Like you said, you also could push everything over for us if you wanted to.
Yes, I can.
Potentially. Oh yeah, because you have
I need to
Lockheed.
be able to move though.
You do have a wild token.
I do have a wild token. I can move now.
You could do that if you wanted to. Oh, no, I don't think you'll be able to because we can't quite get both of the thugs. But that would be, I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay,
You could do your phasing again and
that'd be nice.
move over and take a damage in this location again.
So move with the move.
Using Sauron stuff against him. You have 2 stars from me.
So do I take the damage?
I would say let the damage hit you, right? Because this lets you heal, so that doesn't really
take the damage.
So you can put like the 2 on here.
Yeah. And the next turn I can.
Do you want to rescue some civilians?
Oh yeah.
Spend a couple and rescue some civilians just to kind of clear out that location a little bit.
Boop, boop.
I like it. We haven't pushed anything over, so it is still my turn before he goes. So I have a move and a star. And you have a move.
I mean, you can just move over and get it.
I could. I could also move over this way, or what do I want to do here? Or I could. Let's do this. This is silly.
Okay.
This is so silly. Okay, I'm gonna use a star to rescue the civilian. I'm gonna give you a wild token from leadership. And then I'm gonna spend your move to come over here and get a wild token for myself. We're just getting all the tokens. Alright, let's see what Sauron does now. Move clockwise to the next location with the least heroes, but not empty. Oh, and give a hypno token again. So unfortunately, goes over to you and gives you a hypno token. There are worse things. You just have to play your card face down, which is it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Draw a card. Let's see what you get.
I got phasing others. Yeah, I'm gonna do my single wild.
Your single wild?
Yeah.
What about the stars?
The stars?
This is what you want? You want the single wild? Okay. Single wild is down. You have a 1 star for my card. We're just gonna finish this off.
Yep.
So now that is going to push him over. So after my turn, he will go again. So my turn. Let's see what we got here. Ugh, man, I gotta get over to this like location, I feel like. All right. Should I do a move and a star maybe? I do a move and a star. I could do that. Maybe not. Maybe not the move and a star. Here we go. I'm just gonna get him so we can do something to him. All right, so I am going to. Oh. Do I? He's already moved over. Might as well. Might as well. Let's do my double punch. So I'm gonna spend 2 wild tokens that I have to move over here to Lockheed. I'm gonna double punch. And then should I go ahead and do my tokens too? You have a lot of stuff. Or should I leave that for Lockheed?
Lucky
No.
him to do it.
Why don't I? I'm gonna go ahead and spend it.
Okay.
Last 2, finish off that. So now we can actually damage Sauron.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything extra there, but I spent all my tokens. You still have a star, a punch, 2 wilds. Okay, and now next is Sauron moving 1, 2, 3. He adds a civilian in his location, 2 civilians in each adjacent location. So 2 civilians there, and 2 civilians where we are, which is not the worst. No Bam. Well, I guess he's not really in our location anyway. All right, so he is ready to be damaged. That's good. You have double punches from me. The question is, can you get there? Which, I mean, I guess you could. What do you draw?
I draw another get them Lockheed. 1 punch in the location Lockheed is in.
Yeah, and then 1 punch normally.
Mm-hmm.
You got a punch from me. What are you thinking?
You
to try to rush over there?
I mean...
Is that the movement one that lets everybody move with you?
Yeah. So can phasing others just go all the way over to here?
Yeah. Yep. So you have a move and a star. Yeah, I mean, you still have to spend the movement to get there, though.
Oh.
So you'd have 1 movement here.
So move it.
Then you have to do both of your wild tokens to get there.
So I have the phasing. So wild.
Yep, to move to where we're at.
And
then 1 more wild to take me with.
No, the phasing others go through.
Yeah, you still have to spend the movement to get there, though.
Yeah.
1 to move here. Another wild to move here. You have to spend another wild to get there. It's whenever you move, you can take other people with you. You still have to spend the movement to do it.
Oh, wait, so...
It's okay. No, you take me with you. That's fine. You just have to spend your other wild to move to that 3rd location.
Okay.
And then you have a star.
But
you could rescue a civilian. Yeah, might as well. I guess in hindsight, maybe we should have rescued one in the other locations, but it's not. I don't think that's a big deal. I think we're gonna get him. And then you have 2 punches from me.
Taking him down to 2 with my...
Your punch and then my 2 punches. Okay. And then you end your turn there, and you get a punch token.
Right here.
Perfect. And then it's my turn. I have a move. You have a move and a star for me. Well, oh, I got him right here. Here we go. I will play my optic blasts. So I punch him in the location that I'm in with my normal punch. I spend your move to come over here, your star to rescue a civilian, and then I can use my optic blast to punch in both adjacent locations. So I will punch him for his last one in the adjacent location. And then I end my turn and get a wild token.
Yeah. I got a star
Got
and a
him.
punch at the end, and you got a wild.
Nice, we got him.
Got him.
Knocked him out. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. That was interesting. Lockheed is interesting. He didn't get to do as much because of the locations or whatever, but it's fun to kind of I feel like have a little extra person out that you can do stuff at that location too. It's like you're in two places at once almost.
Yeah.
Well, as always, if you are enjoying everything that we're doing here, uh, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to know when we go live again. Every Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern is when we are doing these every week. Also, go to the Facebook page for Dice Time, and there are posts there for people to vote on. You know, if you want to see certain heroes or certain villains, um, if you want to see us to start working towards something specific. I'm just kind of roaming around getting heroes and working towards some Infinity Stone stuff as well. So let us know what you want to see, and we will do our best to work towards some of that. And as always, I'm Paul.
And I'm Natalie.
And I hope you have a good one. We will see you next time.